Did I make a skill decision without Zunk? It shows. Okay. Well, thanks for Blackburn. Onyx Tyrant just murdered 11 halflings and now he feels dirty. Well, I suppose you've got bits of halfling all over you, haven't you? I said, strongly suggest you do go for a bath. Oh, Grimhammer, thank you kindly. Wow, they're like buses, aren't they? Yeah, none for ages, because I've been offline all day, and then all of a sudden you get two at once. Thank you kindly. Ron and Linda will be along shortly. Oh, we got Kislevs. Right, so 1320 Undead versus 1270 Kislevs. This should be interesting. Who have we walked into? We could have had a Kislev off. You get the oh, it's aDant. Of course it is. Right. Okay. So he's got a block bear. He's got one blitzer. Bloody hell, it's a good job we didn't run into him with our Kislev. I mean, how many games has he had to play to get these many skills? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 skills at what? It's taken us to get 3 games to get 1 skill. So I don't know, he's probably like 18 games. Oh, he's 501. Right. Okay. And how many players has he got? So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 players. So anything we do sticks. Now where's Zunk when I need a little pep talk? Can you guys make sure I stay on point on this one? Because it's going to be important. What's he gone for? He's gone for a babe, of course he has. Oh, did I miss a host? Christopher, thank you very much for the host. Appreciate that. I didn't see whether there was an auto host or not. It's alright, Shadows. I've got a double vested interest that I'm playing against competition, so I'll be all over this. Even the radar in the background here is spinning faster. You're 6-0, are you? Nice. Now we've got 12 players, so do we concede the sidelines? What's he got? Has he got any mighty blow? He's got the bear, of course. Catcher with dodge, catcher with guard. So the catcher with guard will be leaping in. So we've got a blodge. So he's going to have to run with the ball. Okay. Dirty player's interesting. He won't be fouling this game. And that's his Saka. Got no mighty blow to speak of. One, two, three, and 3 block. And only 3 rerolls. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's do that. Bloody hell. We rolled a 12 and he rolled a 2. That means we should have +2 fame. Yep. Okay. Right, see what the chat's saying. Ha. Now, I've got a question for the stream here. I know there's not everyone's tuned in yet, but I would like to get. I'm going to ask this probably twice at least so far. If people wanted to make Champ Ladder, if they could change anything in Champ Ladder in terms of qualification, rules, everything. So let's say everything is open for discussion, change-wise. What would they change and why? And the requirement is that Champ Ladder is more diverse. You've got to try and get more people to play more different races, and then you've got to make the last 32 or last 16 or whatever it is you choose to do. You've got to make that more diverse as well. Sorry, more not diverse because there'll be potentially one of each race, but more exciting. So you can do anything you like in the Champ Ladder. So let's say next season the playoffs are whatever you like, and the ladder beforehand you could change it to anything you like. Everything is completely open for discussion. Whatever. 3, 2, 1, go. Make the playoffs res. What? So you qualify with the team you've got, and then it's immortal for the whole time you've got them, yeah? Why playoff res? So 2 people have said, a large third, and Villy has said, yeah, stunties only. That would definitely make more people play stunties. Why playoff res? And do you mean NAF rules res, or do you mean res you're just the team you've qualified with? And if people could give us some descriptors here, why have you said this? Yeah, it's all very good saying res, but why? But Villy, does that not mean that if you're playing, I'm just going to you guys keep coming with stuff, and I'm going to keep throwing questions back at you. So, yeah, that happened to my Chaos team in the playoffs the first time round. We qualified with Chaos. It was a bit underpowered, and then it got murdered over 3 successive rounds. And by the time we got to the semi-final, it wasn't really a game, was it? But equally, now if you flip that on its head and say that all of the teams were res, and then I had nothing to fear, so you're dead, doesn't matter, miss next game doesn't matter, you would find that the 2 bash teams would just use their apothecary exceptionally aggressively. So Villy, completely agree. So, would you not want to consider putting, I don't know, flings, goblins, vampires and ogres, and instead of having the 32 teams laid out and they go randomly, what about having those 4 play each other, and then those 2 play each other? So you get down to the last 8, and one of them has got through, except you haven't got 3 free buys now, you've got 1 free buy potentially, and I don't think vampires are a free win. And would it not encourage people to potentially play vampires, because you know that you've got a reasonably possible route through to the last 16? Or make it a stunt. That's a great idea. What about a stunty cup? So what about having 2 sets of playoffs, a stunty cup where the winner, I don't know, walks away with 20 quid. It doesn't have to be very much, but at least it's something. And then a proper last 32 where people walk away with a proper prize pool. I just really like that. Actually, I'm going to write that one down. What about a stunty cup? So, oh dear, the little thing's just gone silly. Look, oh dear. Well, someone's going to get punched in the face. What was he going to do here? So he was going to blitz in here, push them here, and I assume I was going to get dirty played. Interesting. Not possibly a good idea, but interesting. Oh yeah, it's because it's blowing air. Is it really loud, by the way? Oh, has he dropped it? Whoa. Whoa! Do we go for the ball or do we go for killing stuff? The correct answer, of course, is both. So we can do a mighty blow piling on here, and then we can step forward here. So we'd pile on from that square, and we'd potentially be there. We'll own those two squares, we'll own those two squares. He can't get a good foul in then. Okay. We could even potentially pile on. We could pile on there, couldn't we? Right. What's that? That's a random lineman, that's a catcher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with a... So you put guard and a normal. So would you put the guard in there? And the normal one there? You probably would, wouldn't you? And then own that square as well. So apologies, I am going to be reading this the chat slightly slowly there. I still can't believe it took piling on the mummy. There is, as I said, there is a reason for it. It's because I'm mental. What about owning that square? Yeah. Didn't break armour, not using piling on. Double go for it or roll the 3+ dodge. I think we'll roll the 3+ dodge. Give myself the chance of fail or not. Nah. Let's not take the dodge. Okay, right, back to the chat. Turn eye slightly to the side. Alright, no worries. There we go. I mean, I like the idea of changing the rules around. Agreed or turn it off. Okay. Oh, skulls. He'll flip this, surely. Skull, please. Oh, Dagon, thank you kindly. There's lovely Linda, and a little bit of Ron. Okay. Now, he wanted to use the bear, so I want to take 2 dice on the catcher with 3 dice. Yeah, we do, don't we?
Okay.
Hello, we're already live. Turn 2. I forgot you said you were going to come late. Oh, go on! So we're playing against aDant and his
Oh, hello.
Kislevs. Yeah, hello. We've got a conversation going on in the chat.
We're winning.
It's looking all right. And the conversation in chat is all about whether or not, if the rules in Champ Ladder were to change, what could they change to?
Oh, did you choose the music? What did you choose?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing bad. No, do I want to take another block?
You're very quiet. What are you doing?
What do you mean I'm quiet? Oh, sorry, I forgot. I've just been talking for the last 5 minutes without the need of push to talk. So that's my fault.
Sid, no, I'm not late, mate. I'm supposed to be here for 4:30.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Andy went early, so no, I'm rarely ever late. Linkin Park, and then oh really? Oh god. Linkin Park with Andrew.
Well, you never know.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Apparently I'm really loud.
That's good, because normally you're really quiet, so it's good.
I know.
Right, well, we can take that block there.
Quite right, Grindle. And hello, Sid, Flickstream, Dark, Grindle, McNaughton.
If I take that block there, we can take that block there.
Really, Zunkbot? Zunkbot should know not to mention that.
What's that? Oh!
Nothing.
No, Zunkbot's actually supposed to be switched off, so I'm not sure why Zunkbot's active.
See?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Oh dear. Because we now have a new and improved Zunkbot.
We do? Oh, awesome.
We do. Right, well, with that dice roll fail, we now have to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's all right, Killjoy. I'm here now. Here now. This is your drive, I'm guessing, is it?
No, this is his drive.
Oh, well, in that case.
Hey, got another one.
Wow, that's 2.
Mm-hmm.
Easy, Tiger. Yeah, I'll talk to you later then about what improved Zunkbot's all about, is it?
I've got Streamlabs chatbot. Yeah, it's a freebie, that one. Yeah.
Oh, I see LOL Hustler's got Dirty Player.
Yeah.
Wow. Helgen settled down 20 points.
Uh-huh.
Gardan piling on.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
And Skurametso's got piling up. What, you've been playing some games, haven't you? Did you win them all?
Yeah. Yeah, I did, yeah.
Oh, a guard ghoul? Oh, well, I can see you're suddenly getting a lot more interested in this team then with these skills.
Yeah, 2 guard ghouls.
Two guard ghouls. Oh, right, 2 guard ghouls.
Murloc Joe did die. But, meh. What's the record? 4-1-0, I think. So we'll probably smash through about a good 5 or 6 games this evening. See if we can get up to 10 wins. That's the target.
And again, poor old Geeks lagging massively behind Helgen. Why? Why is this? They're the same.
I know, and I actually went and looked at the dice logs for both of them because I was curious. Because I thought, yeah, maybe I'm using one more than the other. I'm not. I have used both. Both have had, one's had 31 blocks and one's had 30 blocks before the start of this game. And one's caused 6 KOs and 1 casualty, and one's caused, I think, something like 6 casualties and 1 KO. It's just the
luck.
Blind luck is what's going on there.
Well, Geeks is going to roll block for his next skill, or in fact double 6, and we'd take strength just for a laugh. Ooh, maybe.
Would we? I don't know. Chat.
Hey,
question.
Look, strength 6 mummies are a thing because they inflict massive guard. They're really hard to bring down, and 3 die blocks without block is almost as good as 2 blind blocks with. Almost. Probably block, but strength 6 is a bit of a laugh. Probably block, I think. But well, I think Geeks is like Killjoy Bear, that he's just building up to greatness. He'll come good any moment.
Any moment now, he'll be good. Okay.
Oh, right, Glassboy's got guard as well. Oh, we've got a 4th girl. Right, okay. Do I need to... Oh, I need to change the list. Don't create players, by the way, without telling me, because I've got to do stuff to the list.
Okay.
So we've got Watrix, Zayats. Who are the other 2? Glassboy and Murloc Joe. Why did you choose Glassboy out of all the players, by the way?
Because I couldn't remember who else needed a thing.
You could have asked me. Glassboy's not actually on the list at all.
He should be. Now, do we want that bear wandering around the place? I think not. So let's put some players on the bear. That's an unopposed assist, so I'd need to do the block there. If we got the knockdown, you could then do the block there. That's a lineman, isn't it? Okay.
When you need a new player, just to help me out, if you send us a Discord, a WhatsApp message, mate, just so A, I can tell you the next on the list, but B, I can also keep a record of who's got what. Otherwise it all gets confusing. Anyway. So.
Let the zombie go backwards. It'll make sense in a minute.
Yeah, Minotton's right. You always get one mummy streaks ahead of the other, like flesh golems. Hello, Defty. Good evening to you. Have you got about 6 inches of snow around your house, by the way?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Look at you, right. Let's do this. So do that.
The problem is, Matt, we haven't got it on a Google Doc spreadsheet. It's on an Excel document. So if I give a list to Andy, then we've got 2 versions, which leads to all sorts of problems. So, no, you're better off having a master copy. If it wasn't for the fact that I am here all the time and totally accessible, if Andy just chose to try, it works fine just having 2 people with 1 list, and I keep it.
Let's see where that goes.
Sayat.
Oh,
Legend.
well,
He's only caught it, look. He's only caught it. Oh, he can score.
You can score, yeah.
Possibly should.
Probably
Hello,
should,
T. How you doing? Oh, the problem with if I do it to Google Docs, Defty, I don't like Google Docs for a faff. It's in Excel 2016, which is like full of functionality and awesomeness, and Google Docs is. Yeah, about the same around the Midlands, Hannibal King. I had to go out the petrol station just because first time I've ever owned a 4-wheel drive car, and I've never had a flake of snow in the last 2 years since I've had it, and so I had to go and see if I could get stuck, but no, not remotely. No, the wheels can slither a little bit, but with all 4 of them turning, no, just straight through. Whereas I couldn't get the Scirocco up the cul-de-sac in this sort of snow. You know, there's that hill.
Oh yeah.
Scirocco wouldn't go up the hill. Jag definitely wouldn't go up the hill. This one, straight up the hill, no bother. Superdoob, it's not age. In fact, I'm commercially highly trained in Microsoft Office and various iterations thereof. I just don't like Google Docs. We used to use them at work for convenience. But what would happen is you'd have a brilliant Excel sheet, upload it into Google Docs, and then lose 2/3 of the functionality, and little formatting bugs would creep in, and I just don't like it. I could use it for this purpose, but just as easily is just Andy telling me what he does when I'm not here, which is not hard. So it'll be fine. Umbrella hat, sod off it, is not an age thing.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried actually because I drive a rear-wheel drive automatic, so of course that's going to be hilarious tomorrow in the snow.
Fucked.
Oh, sniper!
Umbrella hat, I don't own any cardigans.
You got one. You don't have one.
So that hoodie one?
You don't have a car. No. Still.
I really don't wear cardigans. Got some suits, but then Adudorina says you're going off Google Docs and going back to Office 365. What, MS Office?
Okay. Right. These blitzer types quite expensive. What do we think he's going to hit now? I think he's going to hit the mummy. What do you lot think?
What, Helgen?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to go for Helgen, isn't he? Which is, depending which route he takes, 1 dice into 1 dice? Or one dice into 2 uphill, maybe?
He's going to try and foul it. That's what he's going to try and do. He's not having No, he's not having the greatest block dice. You have to appreciate the lack of block dice.
Oh God! I know. There's loads of folks in the audience would like to think that I don't know how PCs work and I can't use MS Office. But the irony is, I've got so much more experience of using them than most of you fuckers that I'm probably better at it than you are. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
What? There you go. So just insult all 100 people in one go.
Well, I don't know how technology works. Goddamn cheek.
I can type quite quickly with 2 fingers. Mostly like that, just sort of like that.
So I tend to use probably 8 fingers. I mean, I couldn't do say 80 words a minute kind of thing, you know. But pick it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're failing Defty because no, I'm cracking at Microsoft applications. Good afternoon, Matto. How are you doing?
Oh dear. Right. Anyway.
Well, this is going quite well, isn't it?
It's going pretty well. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're playing aDant's.
Mhm.
Wow, bit of a break from him, isn't he? Normally Chorf Dwarf type thing.
I believe so. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll send a ghoul off just to be annoying, because that means he has to do something. Because the ghoul can block down the catcher because it's only strength 2.
Hello, Praise.
Now,
Bush Ranger, you little devil.
send that little scamp sideways there.
Oh, I thought no, that's not true. Got particularly big screen, so no, that problem's helped by the fact it's massive. And I obviously crane my neck towards it. That helps too.
Now if we blitz the catcher, I know it's got dodge, but that would be good for taking it down so he can't score. Can't really make it 2 dice. We put the guards in there and there.
Do you know what? I'm going to turn the heating up a bit more and make a cup of tea. It's actually the heating's on, but it's actually the cold is defeating the heating. More heating required. Back in a sec.
3, 5, so smack. Follow up. Then do that as a 3 die block, and that as a 2 die block. The Zerty player would be free. What are we on? 2 rerolls, so I'm not going to reroll a double both down. Right. Stun, not terrible. It follows, so we can't do the bring the bear into play. Oh, that's crap. Stops bouncing over the top. Yeah. Nope. No bueno. Are we on perfect Blood Bowl weather? We are, aren't we? Yep. I think I should have stood there, you know. But then I go, if you stand here, he has to come this way. If you stand there, he just comes around that way. He's 3+3+3+ away from scoring, isn't he? So he can stand there. He can make a 3+ dodge, 2 dice blitz, into 3+ throw, into 3+ catch, into 2+. So it's 3-3-3-2 with a team reroll. Let's have a look. What does that look like? It looks like I didn't try hard enough.
And we're back.
3-3-2 with a team reroll, 50, literally 50-50.
Hello, Helgen. Yeah, the undead got resurrection. Oh, Matt, though. Christmas Zunk. Thank you very much, mate. That's awesome. Matt, though, be a lamb. Send us the code for that Christmas Zunk, will you? So that if Twitch ever get round to what's its chops. Cheers, bud. We'll have that. What's the difference between a normal emote and an official emote?
I don't know.
I know, he's going to tell us something. There we go. Right, I've discarded it, Andy, so it can go in the library. So, oh, Matt, though, I can't use it, though. Well, what we need, Matt, is you've got to turn up every day so that over the Christmas period. Hello, Froggy. Matto asks, why is Shawnee banned?
Shall I take that one, or do you want to do it?
You fire away, mate. A reasonable question, I suppose.
Okay.
Do you want me to with a more diplomatic version, or do you just want to shoot from the hip?
No, go on. Let's do the diplomatic version.
All right, the diplomatic version. I don't know. For whatever reason, and only Shawnee can answer this. He's been pretty disruptive for the last couple of weeks. What finally pushed it over the edge, honestly, folks, was he made a clip, basically that was pretty uncomplimentary about Andy's girlfriend, which, to be honest, that's a step too far. So we talked about it, and honestly, I think both of us enjoy the stream more when he's not here. So unfortunately, we had to take the ultimate step of giving him a ban. But those of you that watch the show regularly, I hope you understand why, and it wasn't something that we did off the cuff. He had plenty of requests to tone it down, and he didn't. Yeah, I'm afraid so, Sam. Invictus Blurp, hello buddy, how are you doing? Hello, Ceremal. Matto, don't even think it. I know it. No. Well, you see, there's the thing, though, Matto. That in our show, being an arse about other people isn't really our thing. Because we're what's that word I'm thinking of? Fucking grown-ups. So no, not really. I think if all we had to talk about was slagging other people off, we should probably stop doing this. You know what I mean? And I get that not everybody's going to agree with that, but you know, it's what I think, it's what Andy thinks, and so that's what we're going to do. I know, Matto. Hey, Matto, you're still here, mate. So you know that answers that for you, doesn't it? I can tell the difference.
Yep. And we get that it won't be popular with everyone, but I went through and I'd looked at a load of clips that Shawnee had made, and when I'd seen that one, I was really not happy about that particular clip. And then I went back and looked at the past catalogue of clips, and I didn't like any of them. So our show, made a decision. Right, he has got jump up on that player, so this isn't quite as straightforward. So you can do a blitz there. That stands up and that blitz. Oh no, you can't do 2 blitzes. No.
Matto, yeah, it's because the gravitas. I mean, you know, it would take it would be hard to ban you, mate. It would be very hard. Frogman, look, yeah, you know, joke's a joke, and if you're going to put yourself on the internet, you can't be too thin-skinned about it. But it's not like it's like a new thing. It's been going on for quite a while, and it's just wearisome. I'll be honest, that whenever Shawnee rocked him to the chat, I think we were both on a state of amber alert for, oh God, what's he going to say next, you know, which it's no fun. And I'm sure it's a good watch, but it isn't fun for us. So, you know, I think we took enough. So, anyway, let's talk about happier things.
Like the fact that I've got the ball. Hooray!
Sam, what was the link out of interest? It was basically an audio clip of Andy commenting that Ava's back from the gym, but it was more the title, which was something along the lines of conclusive proof that Mrs. Darvo is fucking Jimmy, which, you know, it's a bit offensive. And it wasn't just that, it was all the clips that is made by Shawnee tend to be along the lines of something that's a little bit jibey. So, anyway, there you go.
Anyone who anyone who either constantly needles us or it's just banter's fine. Being a twat's not. If you want to do that, go and do it someplace else. Go and do it in a different show.
Well, you know, we went full Peggy Mitchell. You know, get out of my pub. So there you go.
Yeah. And yeah, if Shawnee at some point came back and said, you know what, yeah, I was wrong. Yeah, let's be more grown up. Fine, cool. It's not doesn't have to be a perma ban. It's just not for now.
Back in the real world. Anyway.
Well,
how's the game going, mate?
Well, we're 1-0 up against the Grain, and we've stolen the ball for a second time. We've caused 2 casualties. He's only got 11 players. So yeah, probably doesn't get to go much better than this most of the time.
PCL Defty. Look, just so you're clear, folks, we've not got the trigger on the ban gun anytime soon, and we tend to send people private messages first, just saying, you know, ease up or something like that. So I don't think being draconian is something that either of us are particularly into. So no, we'd let you know well before it actually happened, all right? Thanks, PCL.
What's he trying to do here? I don't get it. Because that's got jump up.
Do you not like Christmas bars? I'm quite glad it snowed because it makes it all look a lot more Christmassy out the window now. Vilnich wants to be a mod. No, do we mean an admin?
Okay. I thought you said beer mod. I was like, you can get mods for beer? Okay, right. That's nicely worked.
Hello, Siren. You're right, mate. Oh, Siren, as in who just played Crimson Fox in that Siren with the Orc team. Siren. Well, hold on, Bus. Matto, how come Sam's got Christmas sung and I haven't? Do you have to be subscriber to Matto to get that? Where does that live, Matto.
Which then surfs that. Because you can blitz.
Oh God, T was being stalked by his crazy ex-girlfriend on his stream.
Wow.
Oh, it's better Twitch, right? Okay.
So that goes
Well, I've
there.
got better Twitch. Why haven't I got it then?
If that goes there.
Or have I got it? I can't see it.
What?
We'll come back to that. It is a perfect fit. It's almost as if you designed it with that sole purpose in mind. Who'd have guessed?
Follow that up.
Oh, I'm sure I've got better Twitch enabled. I don't see it in the list when I click on emotes. There's a lot of emotes, but... Nope, shit. I'll have a look later. Yeah, I tell you, that's in the will. That you don't want ex-girlfriends watching streams. That's a bit too far, isn't it?
Now.
Hey, no, Amto. How you doing?
Still feel like there's another surf on here. I still feel like there's another surf on here.
Didn't we have a frenzy girl at one stage?
Yeah, it was in the other team, unfortunately.
Right.
I think there is, but it's probably a bad idea.
You see, Baz, I've got the advantage that I don't actually have to cook the Christmas dinner. My brother-in-law, God bless him, we'll go around theirs usually Christmas time, so I get basically tip-top dinner and I don't have to really lift a finger. I've got to bring a couple of bottles of wine maybe, but that's not very difficult, is it? It's still snowing down here, by the way. Is it snowing here?
No, it's stopped in Nottingham. This is no good.
So, obviously, you're back playing the Undead. Has anything really picked up, or seems different that has renewed your enthusiasm?
Right, he's going to leap over there, he's going to leap. No. Maybe
What about...
do leaps.
Whereabouts are you at, Dr. Nick? Me and Darvo are both in the East Midlands. So basically, have you just had slightly better luck and the team just perceptibly seem better, or do the additional skills make a difference? Or
Oh, it's the additional skills, definitely. I didn't like that turn. I don't know why. I just didn't feel... Didn't come win that turn and go, yeah. Oh well. But yeah, I think it is the team.
There's still a lot of Kislevs bouncing around, isn't there?
Yeah, they all look like they need a toilet.
Well, Nick, see, you're only about 100 miles or so south of us, but there's an absolute fuck ton of snow out here. No exaggeration. I think it must be half a foot.
Right. That means the missus is not going to work tomorrow. 'Cause it's fine here, but she works in Leicester, so that's not going to be a thing.
Oh, which bit? The middle?
Right near Foss Park.
Right, other side of town from me. Hello, Kurgle. You alright, mate? She might be alright, because the motorway will be completely fine. So the motorway will just be wet, and you live yards off the M1, don't you? So.
Why did I pull the scoring threat back? Because I'm very concerned that he'll pull off a string of relatively unlikely dice and score. And going in 1-0, definitely going in 1-0 is better than possibly going in 2-0.
You said pull off.
The goal can get back, I think. You can get to the... No, he can't, can he? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm square short. Should have counted more. Should have been stood there. Or saying that, this goal will be a scoring threat.
Well, you kicked first half, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, if you're 1-0 up and going to receive in the second half, happy days. So yeah, I think I'd play safe rather than adventurous. You don't need to push it.
He's gone and got the 5+.
Well, you're the BZL. You're in America, aren't you? No, Anto, I believe aDant does stream his games. Yeah. We've spoken to aDant. He's all right. Bobface asks, "Is he dead now?" That's a good question.
I don't know.
I'm just having a quick look around. I don't see on the team Bobface. No, yes I do. No, Bobface, you're fine. You've got Mighty Blow. You're standing. You're standing, looking up the bear's nose. Sorry, lying down, looking up the bear's nose. No, you're fine, Bobface.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Umbrella Hat is asked, "Do we think aDant is a big aDamant fan?" Well, who isn't Umbrella Hat? I mean, why not? Yeah, it doesn't snow here that much, does it? But it used to. There's been times where we've had quite a lot of snow, but just not much recently. I think 2010 was the last time. Quite a lot. It was absolutely perishing January, February time. Everything froze and there was lots of snow.
Oh, that was 2, 3. That wasn't 2010. That was 2011.
I can believe that. December 10, January 11, that kind of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what? I've just missed a follow. Oh no, I didn't. And Storky, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the program. I quite like snow. It's a bit childish, I know, but I do.
I like snow too.
Doesn't it make work a bit harder for you, though? With
Yes.
your heating-based activities?
Yes, it makes them a lot harder.
Ciao, Douchy. You right, buddy?
I'm very tempted to just actually block my way out of this.
Good evening, hello, how are you? Is Gruff our only other mod, by the way?
I think so.
I think he is.
I'm not even entirely sure how Gruff became a mod.
Neither am I. I think you did it. Well, I think you only you can do it. So you did it. Do you rule with a rod of iron, Gruff? We never really talk about it. And should we have mod meetings sort of once a week? I don't know. Neon Omega, enjoying the snow very much, mate. I'm cock a hoop. I've already been out. Gruff, I think it's probably trust. You know, you've just got that kind of face, or that kind of font, I suppose. Responsibility. Hannibal King, we don't use a bespoke Discord server because I feel we needed one, but we use part of the Orca-Cola one. And there's a link below in the channel to the OCC Discord, I think. Is there?
There is, yeah.
Is there? I can't see it. Oh, right, okay, yep, it's the Discord channel underneath the bio bit. So, yeah, we're on there.
Right, so we could dodge the catcher out and stand it there. One dice me.
Killjoy. No, Andy isn't a chimney sweep. When I said heat-based jobs, Andy is a manager of a company that maintain central heating and boilers and that kind of stuff. So what's it you do? Make sure that your guys make sure that there are enough engineers in any given part of the country at any one time to handle the amount of work, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Resource management. That's
resource planning. Yeah.
Yes, resource and planning. Yes.
Well, he's got to make a whole bunch of dice rolls without any reroll. So, yeah. I did Namantu, yes, you're quite right. We did play a couple of seasons back. Is Andy that guy who rings me every 20 minutes asking me the best deal for my home heating? Umbrella hat, no. I said I don't have your number. And I've never gone through the phone book and found anyone called Mr. Umbrella Hat. Oh, I've decided. So, Zung, did you check the email I sent you, by the way? Have you seen it?
Yes, I did. Rather annoyingly, Windows 10 with Outlook is linked to my regular email account, and sometimes it just won't update the inbox. Every now and then, it really struggles. So I logged in directly to my email account and saw it there. But have you ever had that Windows 10 just goes, no new emails?
I don't have a check. I have to physically log into Gmail. Mr. Umbrella Hat is his father. Okay.
Yes, it's part of the Umbrella Hat Stockholm family. Oh, that's old money there in Sweden. Old money.
Namantu has a friend that's part of an air conditioning maintenance company in the UK. Does it make him Andy's nemesis? What, because I want to constantly heat people's up and he wants to make everyone colder? Possibly.
Or they could work in partnership, some sort of behind the scenes evil synergy.
Oh, that'd be funny.
And hello, Lowenhertz.
Give you free central heating. Yeah, no worries, T. Drop me a line. I'll sort it out for you. Oh no. I thought that was Richard's T then. Here, free sub. Andy for central heating. But it wasn't.
No, stop everything. Pseudo is here. So, A, Pseudo, hi, fantastic to see you. B, 3 months in a row, what a guy. Thank you very much indeed for the subscription.
And C, what a top chap.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it's not the same without Pseudo. Nearly quite similar, but not the same.
Absolutely, definitely, categorically not the same. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, that's the point. If you're selling air conditioning in the UK, that's quite a tough job, isn't it? Because there is, Doman's nailed it. There's only 3 days a year where you even think about wanting air conditioning in the house. Like if you've got a fan and windows, that'll do.
Got another one.
Oh, who was that?
That was Bobface smashing one out.
Steady family show.
Well,
Flux Streamer, thank you very much for the cheer.
so I want to do the 3-die block here, but I want to try and get rid of this.
Not crazy about Skura holding the ball, but I suppose it's sort of academic at the minute.
Yeah, he's going to have to... Right, so if I did...
We haven't done the blitz.
No, not yet. So if I do... I know. We'll do this, which gives
Well,
me 3 dice.
you know the bear's bonehead, don't you?
Yeah, so I'm gonna blitz with a dirty... I'm gonna blitz with a dirty player. Because that gives me another mighty blow hit.
Oh, cheers, Kurgle. A bit of IT
from
there. Okay.
Right, hang on a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you can throw it. Yeah. One, two, three, four. Right, now, do we take the throw on? I think we have to take the throw on first, don't we? In fact, it's a GFI, not a throw. 2+ without a reroll, 3+ without a reroll. Yeah, it's 2+ without a reroll. With a reroll, isn't it? Ugh. Oh dear. Oh, he's failed it. That's a shame. Oh well.
Well, you're getting the ball back now, so yeah, it should be alright, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Santa's little helpers are 3 down.
I'll say aDant's got a dirty player lineman.
I suspect that's probably for when he's playing uphill. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. It's just, yeah, you don't ever get a chance to do that normally because you never get any skills on these guys.
The casualties you did, were they permanents or just badly hurts or mixture?
What's he done? So we've done a badly hurt, a miss next game, and a badly hurt.
Oh, you can see that now. Did it used to be that you couldn't check what the casualties were in the box, and they've now changed that?
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
Ah, smashing. Okay. Well, I could have looked at that myself. So sorry for making you do that.
All right. Oh, sorry. Apologies for the people. There's a load of people cheering. I'm sorry we haven't checked that out properly.
Pseudo, thank you very much for the cheer. Pseudo says he's got 100 bits, so rather than troll you with them one by one, I'll just do it all at once. And nice to see the Iosauron back. I quite agree. The Iosauron sorely missed.
Could say it's a sight for sore eyes, of course. You could, but yeah, it'd just be inaccurate, wouldn't it? Right. Talking about a regeneration, get another reroll. Fantastic.
Oh, Aratark's just cheered. He just cheered for that last casualty. Sorry, Aratark, missed that in all the excitement. Yeah, Kurgle's right. Sauron seems to be a bit more normal today. It seemed to be spinning slower the other day. It seems to be back to normal now. Have you changed out?
Not deliberately, no. Which is weird.
Aardvac, no, that's not bad at all, mate. That's what I do. I think 2 screens for a desktop PC really are such a good idea because you don't need a particularly flash screen for the second one, and it doesn't really take a lot of juice to run, you know, whatever you've got, voice comms or in this case Twitch and Blood Bowl. Aardvac, I don't know. Have we got any UK bubble admins in with us that could help Aardvac out with that question? Well, Aardvac, what we used to do with work laptops is that you've got plug it into a main screen, a separate standalone screen for the main display, and then use the laptop screen itself as a second screen. That was very common.
There we go. Right, so what we've done there is put guard on both sides of this, the ball carrying ghoul who's blodge. To try, guarantees it's 2 dice uphill. So instead of a standard cage, what we'll see me do here is probably keep this line of 3 at all times. So it is nigh on impossible you getting the ball back.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Gruff. You see, there's another reason why Gruff's an admin on this channel.
What's
answering
that?
Stuff. He's just answered a viewer's question.
Oh, what a guy!
I know, right? You see, I knew that was a good decision. Well done, Andy.
Yeah. Gruff, weren't you the Agility 4 Super Goat back on the Chaos team a few seasons ago?
It was Gruff or Grindle. I can't remember which one. It was GR something. That was before we moved the list to Excel. Otherwise, I could have told you. Yeah, Marsam's right. 2 die uphill does have something of a record of 100% success against you, Andy. Apart from that one time 2 weeks ago where you did have a skill to choose.
Oh yeah, there was that. Yeah.
Pseudo, you too can be an admin. Andy, please can you send Pseudo the not too long application form? It's not that long now, is it? I really cut it down.
Well, indeed, but we do need to know what your favourite colour is. Obvious reasons, people can understand, I'm sure.
Gruff was an agility goat, though. Wasn't Gruff a replacement of Grindle, who was also an agility goat? It is only 5 pages Village, but it's very, very small font and quite tightly packed. Hello, Muir. Right, Muir's got good news and bad news. Didn't get the salary you wanted, because I remember you said last week that the company that you was making you an offer were lowballing you on the money. Oh, right, so the job's permanent directly. No trial period. Oh, that didn't sound too bad, mate. Okay, well, in that case, we can round that up with congratulations is in order. Nice one, buddy.
Has he still got a guard one, or did he kill that? Taking out his bottle carriers.
What kind of stuff will you be doing? Is it something that you quite like? Because you understand some people really like their jobs. I'm just pitching for acceptable. You know, I've no illusions. Primary interests are money, stability, and acceptable. If those 3 things are met, I'm in. Village, well, I hadn't talked about them, but there's quite a lot of irons in the fire at the sec, so yeah, hopefully one will come off. But I find, just for my own sanity, it's best not to count the chickens before they're hatched. So the good news is stuff is still happening. I'm still getting interview offers and offers from recruitment folks wanting to discuss stuff. So yeah, it'll happen in the end. Oh, well, Neil, bloody good luck, mate. And congrats on getting off the rock and roll. It does weigh on you after a bit, doesn't it? McNaughton says you're looking particularly trim today. I think it's just because he hasn't got his he hasn't got a jumper on, McNaughton. But and honestly, though, I mean, folks sort of tease him about it occasionally on the stream, but I mean, he isn't really particularly fat at all. Vilnich The Dutch version of what I just said is not to sell the bear's hide before it's shot. Well, Vilnitz, it's no wonder that there aren't any bears anymore. Everybody's been shooting them for years, so that'll do that, won't it? No, Suda, there you go. You've answered your question within the question. If you're prepared to work for minimum wage, no, not remotely. If I'm prepared to work for minimum wage, I could have a job tomorrow. But the disadvantage with that is it completely trashes the entire plan of move to Northeast, buy house, etc., etc. So even the folks at the job centre don't give me any pressure to sort of just take anything. So no, I think that's false economy.
Isn't particularly fat. Well, yeah, I haven't got a six-pack anymore. I used to when I played football every day, but I'm
Well, since you stopped playing football, because we've known each other about 5 years, and you were playing football. Well, no, we've known each other face to face, but we meet periodically. We first met 5 years ago, and yeah, you were quite athletic then. But then you stopped playing football 2 years ago, something like that. And I don't think you've gone massively downhill since. No real change, I don't think. You look about the same, far I can tell. Sam doesn't like football. Whoa, hold on. We have a casualty. Lol Hustler, are you alright?
No, of course he isn't. Another regen fail.
Long term, all right.
Dear, it is funny, isn't it?
Have we not paid the electricity bill or something?
No.
we plug them in and fucking nothing, you know. See, aDant's bear's got 14 star play points and he's got block already. That's not fair, is it? Pseudonym used to play football. Is that until he took an arrow to the knee, mate?
Is that still a meme?
I don't know. It should be. It's going to be bad news when you start getting the piss out because your memes are too old. Just knowing what memes are is like a major feather in the cap for folks my age. Sam says play a real sport like rugby. I used to get press scanned at playing rugby at school, Sam. It kind of put me off. Baz, my location isn't even on my CV, mate. You want to keep it quiet about living in Leicester, that's for sure. I'll be fair though, Madron, and people still play Skyrim. It's not like it's a completely finished game. Pseudonym, no, it was a form of empathy. It's because I care about number one fans like you. I really do. Can you tell that I'm upset at this news? Yeah, people do still Rim, don't they? Umbrella Hat, absolutely right. I actually quite liked Skyrim for a while, but then my character I got into the whole blacksmithing thing, and you can make such good armor and weapons if you really knock yourself out, that it was like wandering around being virtually invulnerable, and it kind of got a bit pointless after that. But it was it's pretty, you know. Yeah. Well, there we go. That's second this game for Bobface. He's on fire. Marsden was also forced to play rugby growing up. Yeah, well, my school fancied it would play rugby rather than football. Another one. Bloody hell! Are you smiling yet?
A little.
Yeah, they are. Quite right, Killjoy.
Let's just put that there because I was going to do this. There's almost no point, is there?
Pseudo, can you honestly? Are you kidding? Can you play Skyrim on the go? Because surely Skyrim was one of the games that required a fairly heavy amount of PC grunt to get it to move. So you couldn't play it on a device, could you? You'd need a full...
bear down, bear down.
Pardon?
And a mummy pylon, because we've used the armour. We broke the armour, so go on. Oh, nothing.
Hello, geeks. Indeed, regularly scheduled bonus stream for a change every Sunday, as we have done for 6 months. But nice to see you, geeks.
Oh dear.
Well, what are you going to give Helgen if he levels again? Stand firm. I quite like grabbing, though.
Stand firm and grab. Probably
like
grab.
grab.
Probably grab, I would imagine.
I like grab. Well, if not else, it means that mummies can queue up gang fouls, which for an undead team is quite a thing.
Helgen, Skyrim was one of the biggest draws for Switch. Do you mean Twitch, Helgen?
No, Switch is that mobile doofus. I haven't got it, but I know what it is. Mr. Fantastic, good afternoon.
Good evening.
What, you can play Skyrim on a Wii U? I did not know that. Geek's got a snow day tomorrow. Back of the net, mate. Congratulations.
What happens to snow days? Do you get paid for snow days or not? I never knew.
It depends on the employer. We never had snow days at the last place I was at. We were kind of work from home in inverted commas, which basically meant reply emails in the unlikely event the mobile rang, answer it, but the rest of the time was basically play video games all day. Quite right. Yep, good news. Geeks does get paid during snow days, so it's just win all round result. Oh, Dadarina's got to work from home tomorrow, or WFH as we always refer to it as. Well, it is massive holiday, but Dadarino, you've got a sick note after your shoulder op, mate. So you don't have to be in work anyway. So you've already shown dedication to cause above and beyond duty's requirement. The fact that you're going in at all, so you know. Geek says, unfortunately, the kids are off too. What, your kids, Geeks? I know people sort of congratulate each other when they have children, but there's always a part of me that thinks, oh, puss on. You want children, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ah, right. So one more day of work tomorrow, Duderino, and then it's off. So, and that day of work is WFH. So you're basically off. Nice. Umbrella Hat speculates 100% Andy would be a competitive dad. Let me teach you how to play Blood Bowl again, kids. Do we have to? Yes. So now see what you've done wrong there.
I don't know. No, you have to teach kids to lose, don't you?
Well, do you think for Father's Day you'd get them to make your trophy?
Another one. Nah. Until they can get it right.
Yeah, all right, fair enough, Face. You've called me out there. Only part of me feels sorry for children. No, most of me feels sorry for people with children. See, I think I've pretty much got the best of both worlds. That my sister has got 2 kids, and I've made it very clear that they are largely the primary beneficiaries of my will. So I will be blackmailing them doing stuff for me, as I enter decrepitude in the next few decades. So I've got the benefit of people doing stuff for me without actually having to, raise them.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Well, I thought so. Everyone's a winner. I know, right? That was cunning, wasn't it?
Touchdown fouling your own kid. Yeah, that could be a thing, couldn't it?
Well, is it a rich life lesson?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's character building, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Dad, why do I always have to play Snotlings? Shut up. Helgen says, did he get an MVP? Well, I think Andy played a game, or possibly, just as we mentioned, Helgen's additional skills, he gets knocked out. How many games did you play offline, Andy?
2.
Yeah, but the good news, Helgen, is that you're now on 20-star player points, which is much more helpful.
And now you're safe for the rest of the game.
So, who's the right ghoul then? The one holding the ball, or are you going to hand it off?
One of the guard ones, I think.
Yeah, you need block on them, don't you? Lodge guard ghouls. And then, dear me, one for the pitch. Blodge guard ghouls, and then maybe sidestep. Then they'd become very irritating, don't they?
They would.
Barnes says, kids were alright in the days you could sell them. Since that became illegal, in inverted commas, they're just a pain in the arse and a waste of money. Even when you get old, they just shove you in a home, which would happen anyway if you didn't have any, and you'd save in the region of £100,000 per kid. Well, Baz, isn't £100,000, isn't that an old figure? Because they were talking about that years ago. I think it's probably more. Because, I mean, they'll need mobile phones and obviously trainers and an Xbox at least, possibly a PS4. Tablet. Obviously, you're going to need shitloads of bandwidth in your house. Yeah. Dr. Nick says you can still sell them, you just got to go abroad. Well, if you're lucky, you can maybe sell them to Angelina Jolie. She seems quite into that, isn't she? She's got quite the collection now. Madonna, she's a bit of a let's collect some babies. Geeks made his son cry earlier because he bull-eyed in the face of a win with a big snowball. You got tailed off by the wife.
Mrs. David and I went out for a walk, and from about half a foot away, I just tipped some car down the back of her neck. That didn't go well.
I thought you were already in trouble yesterday.
I was, yeah. Yeah, but you have to continue to be in trouble.
Did you get out of that?
Yeah, I wiped it all off.
Oh, okay.
She did throw a snowball at me from point blank range and missed, which is quite funny.
Yeah, Ronin's right. Angelina and Madonna do tend to go for the brown kids, don't they? They like the exotic. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Here we go, 2 dice uphill. Just need a double pow. Safe unless it's a double pow.
I can't believe it! Success!
Wow.
Well, happy days. So, So is there going to be any bickering now? That is it Glass Boy or Atrix who gets the ball?
Oh, I'm going to run away again.
Would you try a handoff just to give you a couple of recovery turns in case it fails?
I'm going to try a handoff once we've got a little bit closer to being able to pull it off.
You said pull it off.
I said it again.
Say it again. Look.
Okay.
Did you watch Match of the Day last night?
No, I haven't actually. I'm looking forward to the big game, which I haven't looked at the scoreline now for yet.
Oh yeah, Liverpool and Everton playing, aren't they? Yeah.
I think there's a game after that actually. Okay. Yeah, she's quite excited about that actually, Helgen. Oh dear.
Have you looked at the champ ladder table recently? Is Lothrol still number 1 Undead? But he hadn't played any games when we looked yesterday.
I genuinely have had no idea. I've not looked.
Yeah, it's a bit early yet. I think when you get to if you get to 10 or 11 wins, depending on how many draws or losses you've picked up along the way, you might start getting close. But long way to go yet, isn't it? Yeah, the casualty box filling up quite nicely there. One more and you'd get an award. It was no CC, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You know, they stopped doing that. It when they updated the website, that functionality broke, and they never got around to fixing it. It's a shame. So all the awards things, which I mean, to be honest, oh dear, all the awards things were actually a bit of a faff.
I can imagine.
Thank you, Gruff. Yep, that's Lothrol, whom actually I think he was in the chat yesterday. We had a quick hello. Lothrol's the same, 1532. I think that's what it was. So 1532 is not unassailable.
Nope. Right.
Doubtless, if in the event that if you do catch him up, I think you could put the games in because they. Didn't they all happen in the space of 24-hour period? So if you've still got it open, Gruff, you can probably see this. But I looked at the time of the timestamps on the games, and they were like one morning he started and just kept going.
Wow.
So case of Red Bull, and there you go. Hello, Lyricine. Lyricine says, at least the snow has not stopped the stream. No, what can rain or shine? Stream away. Uh, 78% win rate, Asfilinich. Bit less than that, isn't it?
It depends on how
15 out of 22 is a percentage.
Depends on how you do it, because if you count, some people count draws as half wins, so it's.
So sorry, it's 15 out. Well, I'd have said 75%, but yes, you're right. If you count a draw as a half win, I suppose. So yeah, if you did that, then it would be about 78, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Lorisian, where are you? Where are you based?
Helgen asks, how much harder is it to win while streaming? I think if you're doing all the talking as well, probably quite a lot. Given that if Andy needs to concentrate, he can just shush, and that's fine. Not too much. Does streaming impact the quality of your play very much, Andrew?
I still find elves more difficult, but as you tend to take, I don't take much when I'm playing elves. That's quite good. So no, from that point of view.
I think I'll probably think back to my games when we've streamed them. I don't tend to talk that much whilst playing anyway, and I do recognise that I'm probably more likely to make daft mistakes whilst we're on the show, because I've just started talking to somebody in chat about something and have missed something. But I don't think I play enough on stream to have a really solid opinion, to be honest. Good evening, White Rabbit. Nice to see you. Larry's saying, I'm sure I've asked you this before, but I've forgotten. Which bit of Leicester you in, bud? You can PM me if you like, if you don't want to advertise your location.
Indeed, we got one.
Well, this is all coming together, isn't it?
We get casualty-wise quite a lot, I think.
You're up to 7. And has he used the Apo? So arguably 8. Did the Apo actually save one?
No.
Okay, 7 then. This is, the last game we played yesterday, and you were banging your head on the table, going, this is just not working. This is the contrast to that when things are broadly all going right, the casualties are flowing, that Mighty Blow is doing stuff, you're not dropping the ball left, right and centre. What you need to do is remember this game, right? So that when it's going tits up, you can go, no, ebbs and flows, it all comes round.
Yeah. Lady Killjoy's about to go nuts and spend... Bloody hell. Signed by who?
Maybe if it was Kelly Brook and she was actually in it, I could see my way, but... Killjoy, I've got to know. Signed by whom? Who is this? Who is this T-shirt? Girls' Generation. Are we talking about K-pop again? It's going to be that, isn't it? Oh, mate, well, enjoy. We need to offer to buy Lyricine a pint sometime, Andy.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, been that close and all that.
Do you go to the Leicester Blood Bowl League? Because unless you're talking about a small league, I might well have actually met him, because I've been to the Leicester Blood Bowl League once.
Well, Larry Simmons only plays tabletop in Leicester, so
yeah, unless there's
was
more
that
than
it? Right, MVP goes to Andy on Zombie, who didn't really need it, so that wasn't brilliant. But apart from that, that was a smashing result. You didn't re-roll a 3?
No, I thought I'd stick with it. Let's just keep it.